Hello everyone, Michael James here, and I just wanted to share and talk a little bit about the picture for the thumbnail for this video, where we see the little girl saying, "But I love this God," and she's holding the teddy bear, the little teddy bear, and to me that represents our inner child of things that we have not healed from our past as far as doubts, fears of moving forward. So essentially, that is our inner child in our comfort zone. And then we see God in all his glory presenting something bigger to the little girl with about 5 or 6 eyes in the middle of bigger. And saying, "But trust me." So let's start off by really dropping into our hearts and feeling this, that God created us out of unconditional love. There is no other way. God does not look at us in any other way. So let's read Matthew 14, verse 30. And then I'll go into it and explain it. "But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, 'Lord, save me.' And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, 'O thou of little faith.'" So rewind just a little bit. I don't know if that'll sound like a VHS tape rewinding, but we're going to go with it. We'll start at the beginning of that story where Jesus and the rest of his disciples were on a boat at sea. And Jesus was walking on water. Feel this in your heart. And Peter, desiring to walk on water with Jesus in his heart, that desire, saw the bigger bear. But then he stepped onto the water, and the water started being more rocky. The wind started whipping up, and Peter got scared. He chose fear. So that is the same way with the picture depicted in the thumbnail, where the little girl is staying in her comfort zone out of fear. But we co-create with God. We co-author our story with God. And what I mean by that, we have two choices of free will to make. We can keep choosing to go to fear and fear of the unknown, or two, we can heal that and replace it with love in our hearts and choose our faith and choose to surrender that God knows our heart of hearts just as much as we do, and even more. And God knows our dreams just as much as we do, and even more. Remember, rewind. God loves us unconditionally. We're created in his image. Therefore, God desires your abundance just as much as you do. And what I mean by what you desire in your heart of hearts, this could be a better job, a better house, a better car, more finances, the perfect partner, the perfect relationship, your life purpose, what you desire to move forward and bring forth to the world, of giving your love that God naturally planted inside of you to the world, and you having this until you're scratching your head until a bunch of dandruff falls off, or you're moving away from your good. God does not desire that for you. You were created out of unconditional love. I think I said that 3 times already. Yes. So just really go into your heart and let go of all that does not serve you. You do not have to protect yourself. God protects you. Fear or unknown or doubt or anxiety of thinking that this feels not right, that's not your GPS. God is your GPS. God is your compass. And that will come from peace. Anything that feels bad is not there to guide you. Only peace and clarity guides you and moves you forward. So really drop into your hearts here and know that only love is real. So let's take something from the world. What happens in pipes in a house when the pipes are clogged? The water doesn't run freely. The water doesn't come out clear. The same with us when we choose this fear of the unknown, this doubt, or thinking that we can't have this or can't have that. Our clarity and our faith and us surrendering doesn't flow as freely. It's not as clear. But when we choose to heal that, it starts feeling more clear and flows more freely. So remember this, brothers and sisters. Always choose love every single step of the way. Any negative thought, feeling, and emotion that you have that comes up naturally, drop into your heart, point that arrow down to your heart, circle it, put a flashlight on it, put God's hand on your heart, and put God into that space. That is what God desires for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and always remember, choose love every single step. And if you desire to hear me talk about anything else, or if you have any thoughts and ideas or feelings about the video, feel free to drop a comment below. And thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope it resonated in your heart. Peace and love, my brothers and sisters.